February 20th, 2017, second live stream of this year. It's basically pretty close actually to the last one. Very awesome stuff to expect in this live stream. There's not going to be any live giveaway or whatnot. It's more or less just going to be about news and stuff like that. Still very exciting. I'm very excited for the stuff we get to show you. It's going to be very cool. And we do have a video and whatnot. You may have to give us a second just to actually get the video ready. But just to, because the video just finished exporting, just to give a quick explanation. We went to the New York Toy Fair 2017 to Hasbro Private Showroom. It was amazing. I got to see some of the new products that are coming out for the summer and for the future. They look really cool. Much better than whatever we have currently. You know, it's nice and all, like Wave 2 and whatever, but the stuff that they're going to go and release it's going to be so cool. I did make a mistake with one of the bays. I said... the sound is better now? Yeah, if the sound's good, just tell us.
Really loud?
Yeah, if it's really loud, just tell us, so then after, later on, you know, the sound's not too loud or anything. Yeah.
It's better now?
If it's better now, just tell us. You know, we just want to make sure before we start and everything that the audio's good. No, just wait, because I know it takes a while for the comments to respond, because like, there's like a minute delay. So now just tell us if the audio is good. Just waiting for a response, so I don't really know.
Better now?
Better now? I can just re-explain.
Good now.
Alright. To just re-explain since the audio wasn't good before, or if maybe it was too low or whatever. We went to the New York Toy Fair 2017 to Hasbro Private Showroom. They showed really awesome stuff for some cool things that are come out either in the summer or in the future. Very cool, very exciting, and it's going to be really just a step up of what we're seeing. We tried to ask, I'll maybe explain a little bit later, but we tried to ask some questions and whatnot, you know, about specific things. We didn't have enough time for everything because we wanted to actually see the products and whatnot. We tried to ask as much as we can, but I was surprised with a few answers. Most of it, I think, you know, more or less, we kind of got the idea of. And we have a video. It's a little bit long. I want to say maybe around 10 minutes or so.
Just to confirm the sound is good.
Yeah, just to confirm the sound is good. The video should be maybe around 10 minutes-ish.
No, 16. 16?
Last time I saw it was 10 minutes. So 16 minutes in length. It's pretty much worth it. We'll most likely launch this video. I don't know if we're going to keep it in the live stream. We might keep it in the live stream, but we probably won't launch like a separate video. They'll just have like the New York Toy Fair stuff. Still, very exciting.
Okay.
We're just going to get the video ready and whatnot, so just give us a sec. And I hope all of you enjoy the thing. Welcome to Beyblade World by Zankye. My show starts right now. So we're at the New York Toy Fair, the Hasbro Private Showroom for the new Beyblade. So we actually, it's cool. It's all the new releases. There's even a new stadium. It's pretty cool. Around, they have this, new stadium set. It's the Avatar battle set attack. They got these little things, and like you just hit him, like it's the bay. It's cool. They're not going to be like this. This is what they're actually going to look like. It looks cool, and I can't wait till it actually comes out. There's some other stuff around here. and we'll just, you know, go around.
Alright, so what do we want the rules to be? Guys, I do have to head out. Thank you very much.
All right.
We appreciate you stopping by.
The rules will be you're only allowed to hit 3 times.
3 times.
3 times, that's it.
Alright.
Pick your best 3. Ready?
Whoop, whoop, hold on.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, I'm bad.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Oh, come on.
No burst, though. No burst.
You don't have to put them all. 1. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so this is just like what the booth looks like. It looks so cool, and I mean, there's so many releases and stuff. They're gonna come out with like a little Bay case. It's actually reminds me of the Bay Warriors one they had a while back. You can store bays. Comes with an exclusive Veltrack, which I think is actually the one right there. It's a bay locker. Yeah, they also got some new stadiums. They got a blue one. They also got like a red one. Yeah, and the Avatar Attack Stadium. That's like what we just shoot before with the battles and everything. These are kind of cool. They're like, if you remember from the Metal Fusion, like Electro battles, except they're actually like made into mini burst bays. And what's cool about it is that they're actually the shape of a burst bay and they light up and everything. It is cool. From what we're told, most of it will come around August. And you know, they make lights and everything. You can see this one has a Veltrack, and it said comes with a blue launcher. And there's one in the back which we are really excited for, but we'll get to that in a second. There's one bay that's the gold Excalius bay. This will be the first bay to ever come with actually a string launcher. You can see it even has its own little carabine grip, and it looks so cool. And there's some other stuff which we're going to get to, like the 2-packs. This 2-pack I think we've already seen before with Excalius Rock to War. This one is new. It's you can see that it's Jailjour Mugundo 2 and Fang Finner 2, F2, so that's pretty cool. And you can see there's one with Wyvern W2 and Odux W2, which, you know, that'll be cool to see. Yeah, like I said, there's also the stadiums, and the stadiums are going to be so much fun. There's Beyblade Micros, which we did do an unboxing of a set a while back, and we even did a battle. You can just see there's a little blind pack right there and like a little set. Yeah, and there's some other stuff on top, like a Nova Neptune Bay, Beast Behemoth, or a Betramus B2. Yeah, Nova Neptune, which I actually like the colors for this one. They're Nipstrious. Other bays. I believe we already have that stadium in set, but you know, there's some other cool stuff like other singles. You can see there's a Wyvern W2, a Doom Sizer D2, regular Veltrack and Spryzen. They have a giant display case, which we're going to get to in a sec. And here's a display case of all the bays. Some have already came out, some are new. So, you know, so many bays. It's crazy, honestly. There's an Odux Recolor, an Odux O2 we haven't seen before yet. Also, I think a Doom Sizer we haven't seen before yet. You can see more bays there and more of the layers on top. It looks so cool. And it's, you know, for certain attacks, so that'd be attack type. This would be more balance. You can see Spryzen. Actually, a Gigant Gaia looks very cool. Actually, the colors for that one. Some of the other bays, honestly, the color for these bays look amazing. This is Balance, by the way. We're going to move on to actually, that's Nova Neptune. Yeah, let's move on to. And then after we have the bounce type bays, we got some Wyvern, Unicrest. They got an Evil Eye Wing Needle, looks cool. They got another Unicrest. Infernal Ifrit, looks really cool. They got other bays here. It looks so cool, to be honest. On the bottom, they got, Horrorsued. And then after up there, they got Horrorsued H2. Very nice colors for most of these bays. You can see Rocktavor, Yggdragon, another Rocktavor. Man, these bays just look awesome. And there's actually even a trident there. I love the colors for that trident. You can see it's gold with a little bit of black on the side. And bottom there's launchers. New gold string launcher, which will show up in a sec. It looks really cool. I'm excited for this one. These launchers already came out in the past. They still are pretty cool.
So here we have our Ripfire top, which is coming out in the fall, and this is our Master Kit launcher. So as you saw earlier, up here is our kit, and we're going to test it out. There we go, loaded it up. Gonna have to cut that. Load it up, and 3, 2, 1. And you can see lights are blinding it. There's your LED.
See, it's the camera.
It's the camera. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, it's a knockout. The green's still going. Another one. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Come on. Oh, it's a knockout. And he's still going. Taunting me.
This.
Want the burst. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on. Oh, he's knocking his power out. Oh! Oh, that's good though. Oh!
I don't like this.
Yeah, they got like a little, I don't know what you call it. I guess like a little cylinder to hold the bay. It's cool, this one. Yeah, it's got a bay here. I believe this is the Behemoth. Yeah, it looks nice. All these new bays look nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video of all the exclusive little Hasbro content, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. All right. Well, I know that disclaimer was a little bit long. We just had to make sure, people could see it and read it. Thank you, Hasbro, for everything. A lot to take in. Even when we were there, it was a lot to take in. We tried just to hold in all the excitement. I mean, if you have any questions, we'll try to answer them, because we did ask a few questions. Of course, we're going to get to ask every single question that we possibly could. We didn't have enough time. We did get to ask a few, and we have something cool to show that they actually did show us. It's something I didn't even know up until now. Just
Q&A.
Yeah, we'll do a Q&A, then after we'll get to that. Yeah, so just feel free to ask any questions to us. He'll mostly answer it because he was the one who mostly got to hear most of the answers and memorize them.
Okay, so guys, thanks for coming, for dropping in. I was able to talk to Hasbro. You know all those questions you guys been asking since September about some Hasbro choices, and so I did ask a lot of these questions. I have some answers. Just shoot some questions and try to help you out with whatever you can.
Yeah. So if it's
so let's start with the parts one. So Hasbro has his own choice. Hasbro works seamless with the Cartomy.
Yeah.
So in some cases they decided either different drivers. It was just Hasbro option, nothing else. What else you guys need to know? So anything related to why did they use this driver or different driver?
Another thing just to add on. It's not as specifically with the drivers or whatever, but I know a lot of people are wondering for a long time, why are these slopes instead of teeth and whatnot? They didn't really get to say why, but it was more or less the reason, just so the base can burst more. They're kind of explaining, because they have to do tests with the base and whatnot. And
so, most of the stuff that you saw that is new is start to be launched after August 1st.
Yeah.
So there's their target from the Avatar Stadium set.
And those electro bays that you saw.
The electro base, the gold Scalius.
The Bay Locker and some of those stadiums.
So the Bay Locker. So most of the stuff, the target is August 1st. And so on. Depending on the distributor, Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, and other stores.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to...
Again, don't ask technical, why did he choose these drivers?
Yeah, don't ask... you gotta...
I can tell you, and from my conversation with us with this, why did he use slope instead of the teeth?
Yeah, I was explaining that before a bit.
So, there's a lot of reasons why they did. One technical, one on a marketing perspective. So with the slope, even though the boxes says burst is rare, but the reality is burst, the base burst more, so brings more excitement, and that's the whole idea behind burst. Yeah. So
it makes sense, honestly.
Again, don't ask questions about drivers.
Don't ask we already said for drivers, it was just they decided to have that driver. It's not.
At least. So, from
I can read the list.
Okay,
so from the bays at the toy fair, there are some bays that we didn't see there, so probably they didn't make it yet. Those bays were Amaterios, Chaos, or as the Hasbro name is calling it, K-Nox, Baldor, or what they call it now, a Baldurov, We didn't say Mad Mini Boros or Mini Boros M2 yet, obviously because it just released, so they're most likely not going to have it right away. Quad Quetzalcoatl, or as they're calling it, Quetzalco K2, or Q2. Xeno Excalibur, nothing yet, just Excalius X2 is the Hasbro name for it. Jaeger Yggdrasil or Yggdrag, no, not that one. No, Zillion Zeus or Zetron Z2. Those are the baits we didn't see.
Okay.
I was surprised we saw most of them.
Now, the good news in terms of Beyblade, at least with Hasbro, and I guess with the Karatomi, is going to last till 2019.
2019, so...
2019.
It's going to be a while.
Hasbro, okay. First, we're going to tell you guys this.
Yeah.
Okay. Hasbro does read a lot of
the
comments and feedback from everywhere, from all kinds of media.
Yeah.
From different forums, from channels. So Hasbro is listening. Of course, Hasbro cannot do
like everything
that you guys would like to, and this is not a perfect system.
Yeah.
So Hasbro didn't want to replicate exactly the same as the Karatomi, otherwise they would bring the Karatomi straight.
Yeah. And
that's the whole idea. So when you see these recallers, this Hasbro touch.
Yeah.
One thing that, can you get the launcher?
I got
one thing. No, the other one, the blue one.
I can see. I don't think I have it.
So a lot of people say, "Oh, the launchers are small."
This, yeah.
So, in my conversation with Hasbro, this launcher you see in the screen was developed by Hasbro, and Takara took the idea to do the proto launcher. So in this case,
Hasbro was the first.
Other way around. So normally people think, oh, Hasbro copy. No, they work as a team. Different markets, different targets of from younger kids to older kids, and so their marketing strategies are a little bit different. Culture in Japan is different than in North America.
Yeah.
So they got to adapt to the reality.
I mean,
I don't know about the plastic base.
I don't know about that either.
So one thing you guys got to understand is this: we had exclusive 1 hour appointment.
Just 1 hour, because we
see.
Yeah.
And film.
And then eventually ask.
Actually, it lasts for 1 hour and a half. Is more than a normal.
Yeah.
So we had to try to get as much information, and you got to understand that
it's a lot to take in for us to.
From Canada to New York. To be there, shoot the video, you come back the same day, get a plane.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of effort to make sure you guys got the latest news.
Yeah, and a lot of info just to take it and understand. So just to go over what we already went over.
They're influencing each other. Somebody's asking. They work as a team.
Yeah.
They meet on a regular basis. I
guess to probably
4 or 5 times a year. So. They're pretty much on top of all the releases and everything. Don't forget, markets are different.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why you see in Japan releases every month, everything on a different schedule.
Yeah.
North America, the market is different, or mostly of the market of ours is different.
Yeah.
So other regions, let's say Europe or South America, getting the Beyblades late. It's all due to marketing strategy.
Yeah.
One thing we ask, a lot of you guys asked us before, why was North America left till January? Actually, Beyblade in Canada is a very good market for them, and
very popular here.
A marketing decision to start first in Canada. It wasn't a test. They know the market in Canada is a strong market, and there was the what was the name of the show?
Fan Expo.
There was the Fan Expo, and they took advantage. They could have launched exactly the same time in the US.
Yeah.
But they prefer this time Canada first.
They thought it was a good marketing strategy because Canada is much more popular here, I guess, much more than North America.
So String Launcher is part of that set.
Yeah, it's part of that Excalibur set. That's the only one we know so far.
So the target of these products is A1 means August 1st.
Oh, also,
So depending
there's
on the retail like Walmart or Target in the US, it could be sooner
could be later.
or later, and it depends on distribution.
Yeah, there's also a little, you know the Kachin grip we saw in Burst and whatnot? Remember that Gold Excalius launcher? It kind of had that. It's very small though, but you gotta understand, I tried that gold launcher. It feels so comfortable. It's a nice grip. You know, even if you are a little bit older, it's a very nice grip and everything. And, I mean, yeah.
So somebody was asking about the waves. Yeah, they have everything scheduled.
Everything is scheduled ahead of
I
time.
understand that a lot of information, they're not going to give us detail.
Yeah, they can't give us detailed info.
But everything is scheduled. Wave 2 and 3 is already scheduled.
Yeah.
Wave 2 and 3, from our research, is already ready to be launched everywhere because the bays are already in here.
Yeah.
So there's some of these, like the 2 packs, like the Audax 2, whatever, I think is wave 4. So think about it, in 1 hour or 1 hour and a half wasn't enough, even though actually we talked to the product development Hasbro. It wasn't just somebody from Hasbro, but the product development. Now, one thing I want to mention the app is getting a great success. They told us the app is going a much bigger scale. Everything. They say they have 2 big surprises. I'm not sure. I did ask.
Yeah, we're not sure.
There was a chance, in a way, if they could trade points for actual bay like they do in Japan. So they didn't disclose. I felt something, but I'm not sure.
Maybe not.
One thing is for sure.
Yeah.
Hasbro is not going to release bays like in Japan, like Amateur.
Yeah, Baldur.
Like
where
like these special releases in exchange of something. No, will be regular releases. So there's no exchange. But I found out that who's going to have store exclusive for certain bays. I don't know which bays and when.
I think they did do it before.
I did ask to compare, like in the past, we had the Mercury Nubis and the Gold Pegasus exclusive. The thing they said is we'll have store releases a certain base, so we expect maybe, I don't know when, towards Christmas, who knows.
Yeah.
And so they're very excited. They do listen, even though a lot of people comment on our videos and other YouTubers in different forums. People complain, but don't forget, they have a big team who listens and sees what's going on. They're not sleeping. We are not here to defend, but this is our conversation. We did send all these questions.
We have more of an informative opinion than others.
6 months ago, we sent a bunch of questions, and actually we had a chance to talk to them and find out whatever they could release. But once again, those technical questions, why did they use this driver, just pure option. I don't think was a cost, doesn't seem to me. A lot of stuff like recallers is typical of Hasbro in the past, that they recolor some of the base. But I did see, again, I'm not defending Hasbro, I did put a lot of effort, all these products. The new set is the idea having that set. It's instead of people waiting on a regular battle.
You mean the Avatar battle? Okay, I can explain that.
So my son will explain.
Alright, so if you play the Beyblade Burst app, there's something called an Avatar attack, and they kind of wanted to bring that to actual reality. And they made this Avatar attack set, and they were explaining, you know, when you're doing a Beyblade battle, you are, to be honest, just, you know, sitting and just watching the bays. They wanted to make it where it's more interactive, so they made this thing called the Avatar battle attack. And basically how it worked, so far, I think they only showed maybe 2 bays, which was a Valtryek and a Kirbyus. And they wanted to make it where you're interacting in the battles. So on one side, you'd have Valtryek's sword, on the other side you'd have Kirby's claw, and it started this cool way to actually interact in the battle. And to be, in my own honest opinion, it does make the battles definitely much more interesting. Because, you know, for mostly our battles, it's just mostly just waiting and looking at the base. But what they're doing now is a really good innovation. It's actually you interacting with the battle, trying to win. You know, you could use Valtrex Sword, it could hit that bay, and it could burst. It is very cool. I even got to try it myself. It is actually really fun. Some other stuff, those light up bays. So with the Electro Battlers before, they were very big. Like the bays were like maybe the size of my hand right now. But they definitely, I believe what they said was since the bays were really big, they couldn't really battle with actually the original bays. So they wanted to make it where if you had one of these Electro Burst bays, they could battle with the actual bays. And those Electro bays, I know they have a specific name, but for now, I'll just call them Electric Burst bays. They are the size of an original, like, Hasbro Burst bay, and they have, rapid fire, and they have nice LED lights. The layer, like, the top part, is customizable with anything, just the disc and the driver, or I used to call it the performance tip, or the forge disc. Those are specific parts, but the layer you can customize with anything. It is pretty cool, especially in the dark. They also showed us another thing with the micro battlers, which I was surprised with, because I thought, you know, they're nice, and they kind of explain with the micro battlers, they're for people who, because you know how a lot of people ask, you know, us for Beyblades and whatever, and, you know, they might not have enough money. Micro battlers were sort of this way. It's like a cheap way to actually get Beyblades and introduce it to people. And speaking of the micro bays...
Okay, just before, my son's gonna show you something cool. The micro Beyblades is actually to target a very young age Beyblades, and that's why the colors try to resemble the bigger ones. So these are the pieces, that's the whole idea behind the micros, compared to exactly the same they do in Japan with Gashapon. And they're gonna sell in packs, $2.99, I think, 3 per bag. So my son's gonna show something that was shown. All
right. This is actually pretty cool. Now, micro battlers are nice now. They're small. This is what they showed us that's mind-blowing. Watch. I'll first do it with the Valtrex Mini, right? So let's first open it, right? So let me just get a way to open this. I'm unfamiliar with micro battle. Okay, you see how, we remove this part. You see, it's just this, right? Now let me show you something that's pretty cool. We're going to get the original Valtrex. We're going to open it. You see, it's just the driver, right? Oh, nothing special. Well, you see, you can actually combine it. Hold up. Let me find the right part. You can actually combine this, and BAM! You can actually have the micro bay combined with an actual bay driver. And we're not going to only show Valtrex. We also got our boy Spryzen, or Spryzen S2. And you can do this with the micro bays. This isn't just these two. This is with all of them. And yeah, Spryzen might be a little bit hard to open. Actually, no, never mind. And we'll actually get the actual Spryzen S2 bay. And this was the most coolest thing I've ever seen for micro bays. Because look, now the micro bays can actually have the original drivers. I was surprised. I'm like, yo, is this serious? They're like, yeah. And that's really cool. So, you know, we can just put these bays on here. We can do like a little quick battle, I guess. So, this is like our first battle. I don't even know what to call this. I guess Beyblade Micros plus original. We did re-record. We might re-record the battle, but for now, here's like this new exclusive battle with the new Micros with the actual original drivers. So 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, it's honestly cool if you ask me. Yeah, okay, look, I understand that these battles are short and whatnot. Y'all gotta understand how cool this is. Y'all relaunch them. The battles are short, I do get that. Look, this is still cool. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This is cool. I don't care what anybody says. Look, that is cool. That is cool. Okay, I don't know why. Hold up. There's a little square thing. I might have switched it to 3D. Just switch to another camera. So. Alright, now you can, wait. Alright, you can switch back to the other one now. Alright, there you go. That's still cool though, right? So I'll just launch one bay on its own, just to show you. But this is with any micro bay. This is so cool. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This is so cool. Alright, for now I'll just zoom in. Yeah, still, this is cool. This, I didn't even expect this from the micro bays. That was something cool that Hasbro showed us. That's like a cool trick. So now we'll get the Valtrek bay. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, so here's the Valtrek bay. Yo, that is very cool. These micros, you know, that's kind of cool. And if you think about it, this kind of improves even on the micro system. Because now maybe if you only can afford maybe one bay and you afford this micro set. Micro set's pretty cheap, by the way.
It's, I think $9-10 for the set, and the the booster packs I think is $2.99 for 2 or 3 inside.
Yeah, these micro bays are very cheap, and again, these are just made for people who really can't afford. Like,
put the micro bottoms on the regular base. Can you try?
No,
try.
it won't work.
No, I don't think they work.
They don't work.
No.
Look, they don't work for good reason.
No, they're too small.
Too small. No, because you're not understanding this, right? You see, the micro bays have to use this bottom part just like a regular burst bay. This part, it doesn't. They don't work the same. Anyways, that'd be weird if it did work.
Okay,
No.
Before we do move, I see somebody asking about the Beyblade movie. We did ask in the beginning.
Of what?
I didn't see nobody know anything. I do know that a lot of other releases, Transformers, whatever, movies already with dates. I know original Beyblade was scheduled for...
Oh, you mean the live-action movie?
But we didn't see anything, and nobody could confirm us.
This is just pure speculation. If most likely not live action, but I guarantee they'll do like an animated Burst movie. If they did it with Metal Fight, they'll probably do the same with Burst. Probably not a live action though, least likely.
Regarding releases from the past, I'm not sure if they're gonna do plastics like.
I understand. That's what I didn't get to ask that. I was wondering that. Takara Tommy did it because of the anniversary for 15 years for the old Burst bays, or not the old bays, the old generation bays. Maybe Hasbro would probably. I'm not too sure if Hasbro would do the same. Who knows? It's honestly up for them to decide. And I don't know if they'll do it. Maybe they'll do it for the anniversary, maybe for the English dub of when Burst came out. It's really hard to tell. But, yeah, we don't know all the details, by the way. We are very excited, but we did get to ask a few questions, and we're just here to answer it.
I just answered the Beyblade. So, keep in mind that 1 hour and a half.
Yeah.
1 hour and a half. We were supposed to have a 1 hour exclusive to the showroom. We had 1 hour and a half.
Yeah.
And actually, we did talk to the product development team from Hasbro. So we'll take a few more questions.
Yeah.
Marcin will take, and we'll wrap up this exclusive for you guys.
Yeah. And just make sure to share this with your friends and other people, who like Beyblade or whatever.
Show your support.
Yeah, show your support to this channel. It's better. I know some people, for some reason, they'll steal screenshots from, our videos or whatnot.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to use any of these pictures you use, please, we're willing to share, but you gotta ask permission.
Yeah, ask permission. Don't steal. We don't like thieves.
Video with our content, because you end up with a copyright strike.
Another thing is that
you put all the effort. So
yeah.
If you need something from us, ask us first.
Yeah, another
come and download the video.
Another thing.
You'll have a
yeah, another thing I just want to say. If you ever ask us, don't ask us, oh, can I have basically, don't just do a re-upload of what we just did, of the live stream explaining everything, talking about it, because there's no point to making a video, because the reason why I say this is that you can make a video saying, talking about, how you're excited and whatnot, but I'm talking specifically about news reporting. There is really no point, because, we have a bigger platform to, share the news and whatnot, and I'm not trying to be mean, but if somebody has a smaller platform and they try to, spread the news, but the news is from us, what's the point? Yeah, I can just see a few questions, and yeah.
No, it's not fine to put on WBO. You guys understand something.
You can post a link of our own video.
You gotta credit the sources. If
yeah.
WBO wants to post anything, he just needs to contact us, and we'll provide whatever content.
Yeah, contact and
Don't
credit.
create a video to create a video with the content. It took a while to create.
Another issue that I had was that they take news or whatever we'd post or whatever we try our best to find, they just like take it and they don't even credit us. And it's just common decency just to credit. Like, I don't understand where's the issue there. You can just simply say, here's the news I found from so-and-so. Here's what he said. But some people, I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying some people did do that. That was just an issue that we had. But no, I'll just see any questions that you might have, and we'll try to answer it. I think we answered most, because I know most of the questions that we did ask was some of most people's questions. And yeah.
Any questions? No?
Feel free. I'll maybe like wait a few minutes, see, because I know there is a chat delay and whatnot. If there's any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try to read it. So, feel free. Yeah, okay, so there's a chat delay, so, and that
we're not going to do a giveaway.
There's no giveaway. I think at the start there was something weird with the live stream, because we did change the title on the program, even on YouTube, but it didn't change it when we streamed. It was weird. I had to go change it like 10 minutes in or whatever. There's no giveaway or whatnot. I even mentioned it before, so there shouldn't be any confusion on it. So,
will they come to a W event? No.
What do people say? No. What is the black Valkyrie's parts? It looked like, I think it was just like a retexture of the regular Valtrak. It was just like a black version. The locker, by the way, is kind of like the Bay Warriors locker. More or less the same shape. They more or less do the same purpose. Another thing I want to mention, I think.
Other thing about tournaments. Hasbro's going to get involved tournaments in some kind of way. Not the ones that we see around from WBO, other associations. They didn't specify exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's with Toys R Us, but I do know they're going to get involved in some kind of tournaments.
Yeah.
That's why in one of the walls there's kind of a bracket for the tournaments. Yeah.
For products being released, most of them we don't know specific dates or whatnot, but they did say like around August. Like for summer.
For the new products.
Yeah.
Keep in mind some of the bases were actually glued. So some we couldn't just touch it like that. Whatever is just really loose.
Yeah.
Is because they felt.
Yeah.
It seemed one or two that were kind of prototypes, not final product. The ones were glued.
Yeah.
But
most
you have to be respectful and not touch, because if you have no permission.
Yeah, and also like if they're prototypes, they are prototypes, most of what you see in Toy Fair, they're not the finalized product. They could change them in the future. It could be packaging, could be the way it looks, could be color, stuff like that. I think more or less we answered this. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so I think we're going to wrap up. If there's no other questions, we'll...
we can just wrap it up. I can just go over more or less the info that we said. Reason why there's slopes inside of teeth is for the base to burst more. The reason why Canada had the burst products before US and whatnot was because Canada was a better marketing choice and much more popular than it was in the US. That's what they told us. Certain parts were chosen for certain bays because that's what Hasbro chose.
Okay, how many small bays? I think the total is going to be 24.
24, I think. The small bays are pretty nice. They're detailed. Okay. They're just
UK and Europe release. So
I don't know.
I believe it's only summer.
This is speculation.
No, it's not speculation.
Oh,
it's all of the marketing decisions. See, if these markets weren't that strong in the past, they're not going to change anything. So that's the reason why the bays are released later.
Yeah,
Europe, I think a little bit earlier in South America.
Yeah.
So that's how much.
I don't know about the Holo launchers.
Holo launchers,
I don't know.
Well, these are the design of Hasbro.
Yeah, these are the designs for.
I do think Hasbro. It's the target. So a lot is just the younger kids. So they gotta you know, they gotta have thinner launchers.
Wait.
Maybe there's a cost associated somehow.
Something to mention. Remember how, like, for the original, like, remember when we first had the blue launcher, and, like, the first thing that people were asking, you know, why is the ripcord so short? You see how Hasbro listens? Because they actually made the ripcord longer in that white launcher. They can't make it crazy long, because they can't make it crazy long, but they did try to make it a little bit longer than before.
There's restrictions.
Yeah.
So on this blue launcher, there's some kind of restrictions why the string launcher got that size.
Yeah.
It couldn't be longer. Some, I don't know, maybe some safety. They didn't specify.
Yeah, no.
We don't know all these questions of releases.
Yeah.
We know it's August.
All we know is it could be August. It's August to fall.
August 1st. So for them, everything is so August for Hasbro is fall.
Yeah.
So all these releases are fall.
Yeah, I don't know why somebody's.
So we say August 1st, maybe it's the first day of for.
Yeah.
See, keep in mind that fall is not our fall. It's fall in terms of marketing.
Yeah. Another thing, I don't know why somebody's talking about the live action movie. What we said,
Okay.
we didn't say there's.
Yeah,
we didn't say there's.
Person 5 times. We already asked
Yeah.
one time, and nobody was able to answer about the Beyblade movie. This person
Probably.
like 6, 7
I already
times.
said there's probably not going to be a live action movie. I said speculation. Who knows? Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. There might be an animated movie that makes more sense than a live action. But there's no set plans for any movie at the moment for either animated nor live action.
So if nobody saw any information regarding the movie, means it's not going to happen for now.
It's not going to happen for a while, probably.
Don't forget that Hasbro is not just Beyblades. They got
Yeah.
Marvel toys, Transformers.
Yeah.
There's a movie, so I don't think Hasbro will do a movie of Transformers.
And it's not even Hasbro.
At the same time.
Yeah, it's not even Hasbro, because they have to get this past Takara Tomy to where Beyblade originated. And unless Takara Tomy for some reason wanted, I don't think, because it would ever make sense. They never did a live action movie before. I don't know why they do it now. They'd most likely do an animated movie, because I know the anime is very popular in Japan. Otherwise, you know, they would have continued Beyblade.
So, just to wrap up things, is Hasbro is on top of what's going on with they do listen. They do listen.
Yep.
From all the ages. Doesn't mean they're going to apply.
They can incorporate everything.
As is a big company. So, but they do listen some ideas, and they try to do their best. They work with Takara Tomy.
Yep.
This is not just a meeting in there. I think there's work on research and development. That was my understanding.
Yeah.
And they are on top of things. So keep in mind that Hasbro will never do a duplication of Takara Tomy.
Yeah.
So that's why you see the little touch on the collar.
Little variations.
So it's the Hasbro touch.
Yeah.
Because I will end up buying the license of the Beyblades.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we had only just Takara Tomy Beyblades imported and sold everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
I hope this live stream was
Very informative.
informative for you guys.
Yeah. We try to answer as much as we
do
could.
the best we can, and thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Leave the
Just thanks for watching. We try to give you as much information as possible. Share this link with all your other friends if they want to be informed on the news and whatnot. I mean, that's pretty much it. We pretty much try to share everything we could. We have, well, I don't know what else to say. There's just, it's still even a lot of information for me to process and everything. You gotta understand, I'm a fan like you guys, and it was a lot just to take in.
yeah.
I think it's,
Beyblade will last till 2019, guaranteed. That's what's confirmed.
it could be 2019 or more. They just said up to 2019. Could be even longer. Could be, they could even go till 2050 as far as we know.
Yeah, 2019 guaranteed.
Yeah.
They had a agreement already with the Takara Tomy. That's
I can say
that was confirmed.
Yeah, Hasbro is stepping up their game definitely compared to the Metal Fusion and whatnot.
We were really impressed. Not to put plus on Hasbro's side. We try not to be biased, but
Yeah,
saw a lot of effort. There's a lot of effort. They have a team dedicated.
yeah,
The app is exploding.
that
There's
is
big things
fantastic.
coming on the app, according to actual the
App developer.
main developer, I would say developer or a person in charge. And by the way, in the summer when they pre-release the app.
Yeah.
Like without nobody knowing, it was kind of intentional to see feedback. So believe me, one thing is I understood is on app. That's the last thing I forgot to say.
Yeah.
Actually, they do track everything, the way you launch your base on the app. They track every single thing.
Like playing styles.
So they have all this information from all the users. The app is growing. They have like 38, I don't know if it was million or billion downloads. I don't know.
A lot.
Crazy number. And they're going to go on a bigger scale.
They're going to try to expand what they currently
They
have.
said there's 2 major things coming soon. Couldn't release, of course.
Yeah, we don't know what.
But they were super excited.
Yeah, I'd be excited too. Again, that's pretty much it. Thank you to everybody who showed up to this live stream. This was insane, and we love to help, because I'm still a fan of Beyblade. I love playing this, and it was great to see all the people excited in the chat and whatnot. We're very excited to see what's going to happen in the future, and I'd just like to say just thank you all for watching, and have a fantastic Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and yeah.